Hi there, welcome back to JD Answers. Today I'm doing something different today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the comments that I have on my YouTube page. The reason I'm doing this, if you see my other video of how to get 1,000 subscribers, you can see that I'm very busy, that I have multiple jobs and I run the household, my full-time job and everything that I do, that I hardly get any time to continue to work on this channel, but I still do for you guys. Now, what I'm going to go over is pretty much all the comments I have because it's getting hard for me to respond. So every week I'm going to do this, no matter if it's one comment or multiple comments. So I'm going to go is from this week and last week because I wasn't able to answer all the comments. And you're going to see on my page how it actually looks, and you can see all the other comments that I have. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Let's start with my top comment right now. All right, so if you see the top of the page right now, we have Roxanne F, which was 16 hours ago from this point, and it says, awesome, thanks. And this is for my dashcam menu, which I actually just put out today. And she's already says thank you on that one. So that was pretty nice. I appreciate those comments, and we're gonna go give her a heart right there. Now, next one we have from Logical Fallacy Detector. Can someone help me with an issue I'm having with this camera? The camera works great. Let's see, whenever I turn on my headlights, either before sunrise or at night, the rear view camera / reverse guidelines display show up on the camera display. Okay. And only that display. When I turn off my headlights, the reverse camera display shuts off, and I guess it's the wiring, but not sure how or why. Okay, so what you want to do in this case is go back to your tail lights and check your wiring. That's where the problem is at. Get your tail light back out, or if not, if you haven't done this already, have somebody get into your vehicle, turn on the car, and of course hold on the brake and put the car in reverse. That way you could physically go to the back of the car and see which light turns on when the back lights turn on. Then you can see at that point that's the light you need. And then when you get to the wiring, no matter what vehicle you have, there's going to be a black wire and a different color wire. Now, the different color wire could be a green, a red, a yellow, no matter what it is. That is the wire that you're going to need to tap into to activate the backup lights in the dash cam, the grid lines. That's the one you want, and you want to make sure you use those T-tabs that I have, and I'll put a link in the description down below for that, and that way you could create a tight, secure connection to the cable where it actually touches the copper wire. So that's what you want to do. Check your wiring on that, and I guarantee you it's going to clear that. It's going to clear that up. And if it doesn't, just go ahead and leave another comment for me. All right, next one we have is, I guess you don't know how to bypass the power button even though it's wired to the accessories. And we're talking about this right here, this power socket. If I go back, yeah. Do you know how I could bypass the off and on button if I wired it to ignition and push it on? Okay, so pretty much what it means is that I didn't answer the question right away. Sorry about that. Okay, so what you gotta do is this. Rather than connecting it to a fuse that turns on when the car turns on, and when it's off, it turns off. Because when you turn on the vehicle, you have to press the power button when you want to use it. And that was the reason I bought the power socket, so I could use that off and on function. I don't want this to be to turn on all the time. So what you want to do is this: connect the wire to a fuse that stays on all the time. That's what you want. That way, once you connect it, you start the car for the first time, or as soon as you connect it, all you got to do is press that button and it will stay on. You would never have to turn it off unless you disconnect the battery or something, but it will always stay on. And it's not going to drain the battery because all these power sockets stay on all the time. But that's how you bypass it, is by connecting it to a fuse that stays on all the time. If you have any additional questions, just leave in the comment section and I will go ahead and answer that question. Okay, next one is, how do I go to settings on the TOGUARD dash cam? Okay, with this, I haven't done the menu video, which I need to do that soon. But what I went ahead is I got the dash cam and I already turned it on. So now I'm going to show you how to get to the menu on that and the settings. All right, I got my cell phone here so I can show you how to do it. But the first thing I want you to see is that it has a menu on the screen there, a menu icon. And underneath it, you'll see that button that goes to it. And that's what you got to press. But first, we got to turn off the recording. And we're going to hit the OK button, which corresponds right here. And you're going to see that red light turn off. Okay, so now we could get into the menu. Press it there. And you can see the menu. And then next to it, you're going to see that it has a setting. So we're going to hit menu one more time. And you can see how the other one is highlighted on this side. And that's how you get to the settings. And then when you're done, just press menu again and you get back to the main screen. But you got to do is turn off the recording first. If you hit OK, you can see the red button turn back on. Press it again and it turns off. Get to the menu. Get the menu one more time and you can see where the next one is highlighted. Hit menu again and you get to the main screen. That's how you do it. All right, so we're going to go back and let's put hearts on all these here. And here we go. Here's the next one. Dan does detailing, says great video. I've hardwired mine in, and when I turn the ignition off and lock the car, the side LED is blue. Is this normal? Yes, that's what you want. The blue is good. That means your dash cam is operating. And thank you for the comment. So this one's from Dennis on, let's see the video here, how to transfer the dash cam footage. And here we go. Here's the question. The problem is, how do you play both front and rear on your PC at the same time? So while playing the front footage, there's a smaller screen on the side to be the rear footage playing at the same time. I inserted the micro SD card and it popped open here. So you see 1 and 2. 1 is your front dash cam, 2 is your back dash cam. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and minimize this. And we're going to minimize all the background here. And what we're going to do is this. Open up the file. All right. Then open it up again in a different file manager. Okay. So you got two file managers open. You could get the same files. All right. So if you have a 1301 in your front and a 1301 on your number 2, which is your rear B, you can open them both up and press play at the same time and you have them side by side. That's how you do it. It's pretty much opening up two videos at the same time. That's how you do it. All right, let's go to the next one, how to unpair. Okay, so this is one of the switches, okay? And this is where you plug them into. So to unpair them, what you want to do is unplug it from the wall and unplug your device. Come over here and push off. Then plug it back into the wall, you plug in your item, and you press on there. And that would activate this back again. It'll pair it back up. Now, if you have multiple devices connected to a switch, like I got 2 lights connected to one switch, I got 2 of these. So what you want to do is unpair one and then unpair the other ones. Whatever you set these on, you got to unpair them each one. So that's how you do it. All right, so we're going to go back and we're going to put hearts on these, hearts on this one, and we answered this one already. Does anybody know how long I charge my laptop on this inverter? No, I really don't. But we're going to give you a heart anyway. Please do this camera working well. Not sure what that means, but we're going to give them a heart. I have a question, sir. How do you change the day? Example, Monday and Friday. What you want to do then is, I'm going to put a link on the top right for you right now. And this is going to get you to, well, actually you have the menu here and there's a step on there how you do it. And well, actually I could just tell you here. So when you get to the date, you press the date on there and it opens up the screen. And then what you want to do is you hit, either you want to hit the month, the date, or the year. And you hit that and then you could go up and down because this is a touch screen. So you could go up and down with it. That's how you change the date. And if you want to change the date format, well, you go to the right of the screen and you click that and you could change the date format. And that what that means is month, day, year, year, day, month, and so forth. And that's how you do it. All right, that's all the comments. I'll be doing this every week. So if you have any questions or comments, again, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you. And if this video was helpful for you, please give me that thumbs up. You know, I appreciate that from you. And for any products that I mentioned here, I'll put links in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.